Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First off, I'm so freaking excited to be sitting here and telling you guys this story that I've been waiting to tell. Guys, if you know me personally or have followed me on Instagram, you know that I had a little bit of a situation. As you can tell by the title, I'm gonna tell you guys the entire story on how I dislocated my knee. I have footage and everything. Oh god, where do I start? If you guys didn't already know, I upload every single week. Look out for a video every single week. Hey. And don't forget to hit that bell notification button to be notified every time I upload. Let's get started. Let me start off by saying, knock on wood, shit, I've never broken a bone. I've never had any type of injury. I'm a very active girl, like I'm always moving and doing things. All my life, I've never had any problems. Jesus Christ. So let me backtrack to September 26th. On this day, I had a small little birthday to go to. Now I got ready, I looked all cute. I get to the birthday, we're having a great time. We're dancing, I'm having no issues. At the end of the night, I'm standing, just vibing with the music. All I remember is literally being jolted to the floor and I'm hella confused. I'm looking at my leg and my knee is literally to the left. To the left, to the left. You guys, I had like this entire adrenaline rush. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I thought I broke my leg or something. I moved my leg to the side and my knee snaps back into place. And I'm just laying there like, what the hell just happened? At this moment, everybody comes around me. My fiance picks me up from the floor, walks me to the couch, drops me off. Everybody's swarming up, bringing me bags of ice. I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm fine. Like it seriously wasn't hurting at all. I didn't have any pain. I was just very, very confused to what the hell just happened. And I will include all the footage. So if you guys are a little bit soft stomach, skip to this time right here, okay? This time right here. So are you guys ready to see my leg jolt out? 3, 2, 1. At this point, I'm like, you know what? Let me just go home. Let me go home, let me rest. Let me like understand what the hell just happened. I got home. The first thing I did was try to find like a bandage thing to wrap my leg, and I did. I wrapped my leg, I elevated my leg, and I'm literally just laying there like, what could this be? This much. And then at that moment, right there, I remembered that 2 days before I was walking in the store, minding my own business, and I remember my knee going just 1-2 real quick. And I was like, the hell? And I just kept walking. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, my knee just like kind of went in and out. I don't know what the hell happened. And then it made sense. I was like, oh my god, something happened for me to kind of loosen up whatever was going on in my knee, and then it freaking pops out 2 days later. I wake up the next day. By the way, worst freaking sleep because I'm a stomach sleeper. I sleep literally on my chest. I had to literally just sleep on my back. I couldn't even move because there was no way. I wake up the next day, I can't walk. Literally zero. I can't walk. I'm like literally limping. I'm trying to get to the bathroom. It's so hard. You guys, one little thing that happens to you, like an injury, changed my entire life and how I do things. For example, I had to shower sitting down on a chair. I had to learn how to walk again, literally. I couldn't walk normally and I felt my knee was extremely unstable, so I couldn't put pressure on it. It was a literal disaster. So at this point, I get an emergency MRI appointment, and I go to my MRI appointment. My knee is kind of inflamed. It was pretty damn swollen the first couple of days, but it went down as time went by. And also I did every freaking remedy there was. Armenian remedies, American, like literally everything, okay? I took real good care of myself because if you guys didn't know, for example, my nose job, like I'm very particular and very cautious of when things happen. I want to make sure that it goes smoothly so my recovery is better. And then when I'm up, I'm great, just like how I was before, right? So I go to my appointment, I'm living my life. I'm kind of like just limping on my leg a little bit, kind of doing a little 1-2, like a little pimp walk every time I go around. I go to my MRI. They call me in. It's my first MRI. Like, I don't even know what the hell even goes on when you go into an MRI. Like, what? And it was this super sweet guy who was helping me out. He was like the technician, doing whatever he needed to do, preparing me for my MRI. So I go into my MRI. I'm laying there. He gets me all comfortable, puts pillows, and gives me headphones, and I literally put on those headphones, and it was 102.7, and I literally fell asleep. It took an hour for the MRI to scan, so I was sleeping and he literally woke me up, and I was like, oh hey, okay. I get up, he gets me off the machine, and he tells me to follow him in the back. So I go and I follow him in the back, and he's like, okay, I'm not supposed to tell you this, so don't tell anybody I'm talking to you, but are you wearing a brace when you walk around? And I'm like, no. And he's like, are you wearing crutches when you walk? I'm like, no. And he's like, get those ASAP. And I was like, ah, shit. Oh my God, I probably need surgery. Like, what the hell? When I tell you I had zero pain, literally zero. It was very graphic what happened, but I literally felt no pain. It was more of soreness when you work out really hard and then the next day you're like, I can't move. That was kind of what I was going through. So when he hit me with the, you need crutches and a brace, I'm like, what the hell? I was like, oh shit. I went, I ordered a brace. I ordered crutches, and side note, I bedazzled my crutches because a bitch wasn't about to walk around in basic ass crutches. Video coming soon. I will literally show you guys a sneak peek. Hold on. So when I'm ever injured, I'm injured in style. I literally bedazzled my entire crutches so a bitch is cute when she's limping around. Stay tuned for that video. So at this point, I'm freaking out. My mom's freaking out. People are coming to visit me because I'm literally just limping around, can't really walk, told me not to put pressure on my leg. Everything's going through my head. And I finally get an appointment with a specialist, okay? I get an appointment with a specialist. By the way, the best knee, hip doctor in my entire life. Like, really, I've heard so many good things about this doctor. His name is right here if you're located in like the LA area. He is literally the best. So I forgot how many days went by. I think it was like 2 days until I got my MRI results in. And when I got my MRI results in, I was looking at the paper trying to understand it. I'm pretty good when it comes to science and the body and biology and anatomy because that's what I studied in college. When you see all these words in front of your face, you're like, bro, what the hell is this? So what I translated with my own brain in this MRI result was I had a sprain, I had a torn ligament, my kneecap was literally 4 centimeters away from what it should be. And I'm just like, oh my God, no wonder he said, don't tell anyone and get a brace and crutches, because what I was reading in the MRI results were pretty damn bad. The day comes, I go to my specialist. Early ass in the morning, I walk in with my bedazzled crutches. Everybody's like, damn girl, you should be selling this. I've never seen anything like that. I was like, I know. So I go in and my orthopedic doctor comes in, who's also a surgeon. He walks in, he starts feeling my knee, moving me around, rotating me, extending me, doing all these like weird things, not even looking at my MRI. He feels me up and then he looks to his right and he's like, is this your mom? Because I took my mom with me. And I go, yeah. And he goes, straighten out your knees. I was like, what the fuck? So he's now feeling my mom's knees and rotating her and extending her. And he looks at me and he goes, you got this from your mom. And I'm like, got what from my mom? And he's like, your kneecap is extremely high compared to a normal human being. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? So he said, my groove, which is like the little dip that your knee sits on, he told me that mine is like literally almost flat, and my knee just chills up there 4 centimeters higher than the normal human being. He said it's nothing abnormal, it's just you were born this way. And he was like doing things with my fingers. He's like, you have really loose ligaments, that's why it came out. But he said what happened to me was extremely rare, and if I had any type of knee problems, that this would have happened a very long time ago in my life. So he said that this would probably never happen again, and now that it did happen, he was really surprised. He said it was super rare, and he told me that I have nothing to worry about, that I just need to do a couple physical therapy exercises and I'll be good to go. And then he asked me, have you gotten any x-rays or MRIs or anything? I'm like, yeah, it's in the computer. And he's like, oh, okay. So he pulls up the computer, he opens my MRI, he's like, see? Here it is. He literally told me what was wrong with me without even looking at my MRI. And in the MRI, it shows where your knee is supposed to be and where mine actually is. And that's why the worker at the MRI place was freaked out and told me to get a brace and crutches ASAP, because he didn't know my other knee is exactly the same. He basically saw a super high kneecap and started freaking out, and then wanted to do something nice by telling me, but really in reality I was born this way. My other knee is exactly the same. And when he hits me with the, oh, you just need to do a couple exercises and you'll be good to go, I was relieved. And then I look at my mom and I'm like, girl, you made me this way. But he said that there's nothing wrong. I'll be totally fine in 6 to 12 weeks. And right now it's been 9 weeks. And now I could finally walk normal. When this injury happened, you guys, when I tell you my muscles deteriorated, I had 0 muscle left. Walking for me was very difficult. And I had no muscle to feel stable to walk around. I felt like my knee was jello, like it was about to pop out again. So now I've been doing my exercises, I've been gaining my muscle back, and when I tell you, I went from walking like 3,000 to 5,000 steps a day to 500, and then half that 500 because I was literally on one leg, so like 250. Oh my god, you guys, everything in my body just went to mush. I just felt very weak, and it wasn't a good feeling. It really wasn't a good feeling. But now I'm happy to be back to my body like how I was before. I'm not there yet because I still have muscle to grow and a little bit of weight to lose. I gained like 3 more pounds just laying there for literally a month and not being able to do anything. I was literally in my bed for an entire month. I couldn't move around, I couldn't walk, I couldn't go up and down the stairs. At one point, I was living upstairs. I didn't even go downstairs in my house for a week because I physically couldn't. I was doing like the grandma walks, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it was a very difficult time, but I got to know my body a little bit more and kind of strengthen it as time went on. But I'm so happy and relieved that I don't need surgery and I will be in tip-top shape in a couple more weeks. And also for those who watched the video and was confused at what happened, you guys, my knee came out of place and that made me fall down because I had nothing. Like, it was just a leg. I had no stability. It literally jolted me to the ground, and yeah, you saw my knee literally out. And then I popped it back in. It was a very adrenaline rush situation. I don't even know. I just felt something move out and move back in. No pain. And when that happened, I tore my ligament and I also sprained my quad because the muscle went with it when it dislocated. So that's why I was feeling the weakness and the post-workout type of soreness in my leg. So yeah, and that's the story, you guys. I can't believe I dislocated my knee. I hope this will never happen again. I hope this never happens to anybody, but if it has happened to you, leave a comment down below and let me know about your experience. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I will be back with another video very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.